Hello everyone and welcome to another beer review. Today we have the Red Wedding from Fanø brewery. This one came highly recommended to me by a friend of mine, actually the founder and owner of Beardpilot beard products. But just as a side note, this is Red Wedding. This is an Imperial Stout. It's a new beer from this fairly new brewery as well. The brewery is from 2009, I think. This beer just came out this year. It's a barrel-aged Imperial Stout. What does barrel-aged mean? It means that if it has aged in red wine cask for at least a year. Yeah, and then it's an Imperial Stout. It is pretty high on the ABV. It is 11.4% alcohol. Quite high, actually. There's a lot of cool facts about the beer on the back. Cool facts, I don't know, but a lot of important facts on the back, and I'm gonna read some of this up. As I said, it's an Imperial Stout, and it's made with coffee and lactose sugar. Don't know what that means, the lactose sugar, what that will mean, but of course the coffee will mean coffee taste and probably some bitterness. After that, it's been aged, as I said, for over a year in red wine barrels. There's actually a list of malts, hops malt and hops that's been in this. It's pale malt, Münich malt, Abbey malt, roasted barley, brown malt, and chocolate malt. And then for the hops, there's only one kind of hops in this, and this is called Hercules. I don't know what that's about. It goes well with strong cheese, strawberry, dark chocolate cake, and vanilla ice cream. So it's probably, if you like this sort of beer, something that you can drink just by itself. Other than that, it pairs well with desserts and stuff you eat after the meal, like cake and cheese and stuff like that. Yeah, what's else to say? Fanø brewery. Fanø is a small island in Denmark that just had this. The pricing, it was 68 Danish crowns for 50 centiliters, so that's quite expensive. 68 is about 6.8 pounds, maybe 7.5 American dollars in euros. So pretty expensive. I bought two, and plus shipping, I paid more than 200 Danish crowns for two beers. It's very hard to come by. It's not in any of the normal stores. I found it in ølhandleren.dk, which actually means the beer guy .dk or something like that. So øl instead of øl, because ø is a letter that a lot of you other countries don't have. So it's ølhandleren.dk. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. I've had this in the refrigerator since yesterday, and I took it out for like an hour. They recommend serving this at 10 to 16 degrees Celsius, so it should be around 10. It's a pretty big gap for a recommendation of the temperature. 10 to 16. That's a pretty big gap. So guess you should find out what's your preference. Just opening it, there's a lot of aroma already. Yeah, the bottle is beautiful. You all know I like these brown, pretty fat bottles. The label is a little bit, it's okay, but it's actually, I think it's a little bit boring. But it's not bad. Very, very black. Very, very black. Look at that. It's completely black, and the head is thick and dark brown. I'm getting some berries, some fruitiness, some red wine, actually. But there's also chocolate and coffee. Maybe a little bit of licorice and a lot of sweetness. Maltiness, of course. And a little bit of bitterness. Hops bitterness, but also coffee bitterness. Yeah. The aroma, when in the glass, it's actually not that heavy. But it is there. And you don't feel the high alcohol on the nose at all. So, skål! Wow, this is good. I don't know why my eyes are watering. You don't feel the high ABV. There's no sharpness. There's no heavy alcohol at all. There's a lot of powerful and heavy flavors. This is really, really good and worth the money. This is one of the top 2, maybe 3 best beers I've ever had. Just another sip. The palate is so smooth and so is soft. It's silky smooth and it's soft and it just coats your entire mouth. And it's sweet. There's so much sweetness from all that malt, and there's also fruity sweetness from the red wine barrels, probably, and just a buttering your entire mouth. The finish, and it's powerful, both the palate and the finish. The finish is more, there's more bitterness from the chocolate and the coffee and the yeah, and there's a little bit more alcohol, but it's very heavy and it's very powerful. But you do not feel that it's that high on the alcohol. I would guess 7 if I didn't know, 7 or 8. It's just flavor-wise, it's so powerful. You can taste that it's a strong beer, but not 11.4. You would never know. Silky smooth. There's also a honey feel to it. Maybe that's what's covering my entire mouth. Sweetness, honey sweetness, berries, red wine, and then now comes all those darker flavors, if you can call it that. Bitterness. I'm not getting any, maybe a little hint of hops bitterness, but rest of it is coffee, licorice, and chocolate bitterness. It's really good, really, really good. And Salem, thank you for the recommendation. You were right. This is exactly what I want from a beer. This is so at first I said that this would pair well with desserts. If it was me, I would just have this for dessert. It's so sweet, it's so powerful, and there's so much. It's so heavy that half a liter of this, I would not need dessert at all to be satisfied. This would be more than enough. Wow. Even though it was highly recommended and my hopes were sky high with this beer, this is a solid 10 for me. I love this beer. So the Red Wedding from Fanø Brewery, solid 10. It's amazing. It tastes really good, and it has all those flavors: sweetness, maltiness, and a little bit of fruitiness, and then all those good bitterness for me. Good. I don't like the hops bitterness as much as I do the coffee, chocolate, and licorice bitterness. I love them. and it's so heavy on all the flavors. It's just very, very heavy, but not too heavy. It's exactly, well, it's right. It's what I would make if I knew how to make these. So thank you for the recommendation, Salem. Yeah. It's quite amazing. Something with so much alcohol and so much power on the flavors still be this smooth. It's amazing. Solid 10 for me for the Red Wedding from the Fanø Brewery. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please do leave a thumbs up. And feel free to share it with friends and family. Also, leave a comment down below, please. That would really mean a lot to me, especially serious questions and serious ideas about what I'm doing and what to do next. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and maybe hit that bell button so you don't miss out. My Instagram account is Dunkeren_. Please check that out. And if you like what you see there, give me a follow there as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Coming up next, I actually don't have anything planned for next week. So you guys will just have to wait and see what I come up with. Yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.